I approached the creation actually as a trilogy in a sense. And to me, the Absolute was really the grand finale. Well, the goal was very clear right from the beginning. It was about designing a fragrance that represents the DNA of the brand, which means something that is with a lot of signature and a lot of power. We knew because of the name Absolute, we knew that we wanted to increase the contrast between the note and add more gravitas to the note by itself. So we amplified the wood, the amber, to create that sensation of exaggeration and also making a contrast that is very striking and even more memorable. The approach was very simple in a way. We looked at what PM had achieved and exaggerate and amplify the contrast. So in order to do that, we used products that were able to do that, such as, the dark amber like Labdanum and Cis Labdanum are something that helped us a lot to get much more depth into the fragrance, but also the richness of the wood, like we have this natural Vetiver extract that also get that richness of the wood and that smoky element. Adding to that, on top of it, we use other products, natural Orris, to give that sensation of luxury, an element that is very unexpected in a composition that was not in the PM. So that combination of darker, richer, and unusual combination and the richness of the ingredient used. So you had, the PM that was already increasing the contrast of the AM, and then the Absolute, that grandiose type of ending to the whole story. It was really to create that, to amplify that contrast, to amplify the note that were already in some of them in PM, that there was some commonality between some elements of the PM versus what you have in Absolute. But it was to make that even more extreme, even more dramatic, a way to get that final image as being grandiose in a way. Well, there's actually so many things that I find extremely exciting. We are at a moment where there is so much more in terms of technology, R&D, innovation that is happening, and it's going to be actually phenomenal for the next generation. But even for me, I realized that what we are able to get from R&D in naturals and the quality of naturals that we are able to get now that were impossible to get 20 years ago just for technical reason. And even in R&D and what we do with AI, for example, today, how AI help us craft fragrance, and especially when you see what IFF has done, for example, the science of wellness, and see how we are able to know much more about consumer reaction and consumer behavior. That allows us today, and makes a huge difference by comparison by what was happening 10 years ago, is for us to design with purpose. And when I say that, we know today, thanks to the research we have done, that we can move the needle on emotional, physical, cognitive elements that help us achieve the goal we want to achieve. And we know today that consumer want product with a purpose, want something which are looking for benefits in the fragrance. So today, I think that's a huge plus for perfumers to be able to design with purpose. As a perfumer, it's very, very difficult to qualify judge for what you do. I think you let the people you work with, but also consumer, decide what your legacy is going to be, what your style is going to be. I know what my goal has always been from day one. It's that search for sophistication, elegance, and simplicity. And that's what I'm aiming for now. Did I achieve it or not? I won't be the judge of that. I'll let the consumer decide.